Well, it's quite a transfer, right? When you run out of ideas, run out of place to ride in Singapore, then I guess the only option you have left is to leave the country. So here we are in Tanjung Pinang. This is the southern portion of Bintan. We're gonna be riding tomorrow. So today it's mostly just sightseeing and stuff. Been a while since we last came here. In fact, funny enough, I think the last time we were here, we like to call this a full circle. It's right before COVID hits. So I think kind of like a trip to sum it all up. 2 years experience that we've been through. We're back here after 2.5 years. Fingers crossed, all goes well. So far so good. Notice when you leave the country to go to your neighbouring countries, then you realize how busy back home is. Really here you can learn to appreciate life as you see the locals go about bustling. Abundance of option, but then everything is filled with zeros and zeros and zeros. You have to do your conversion non-stop.
Welcome to our retreat. For everyone with all the group, the brotherhood, the friends. Yeah. Okay, the plan for now until tomorrow is you want to take a look at your bicycle. You can take a look at your bicycle. Then after that is on time, on target. Tomorrow 6 a.m. breakfast here. 7 a.m. be ready for our ride.
And I got plan, you all don't try to go in, Barbie me lah, you think Hey, I've got my plan too. All our nights are safeties. And then listen, the heart. If your heart is pumping very fast, just slow down, stop. Don't bother about what your friends say. It's not about ego. Now we are here to enjoy. If your legs pain, never mind, just go and ride. It's okay. When you get down the bike, no more pain, right? But my heart is beating very fast. You want to come back here and you want to go home. Your family wants to see you, your grandchildren, especially you, the noisy one. Oh, correct. Safe, and don't talk a lot. All the standing will come out.
Vice versa,
vice versa. Hey, no! Hey, thank you all.
It's been a long day, but so far so good. A bit of a catch up because it's been a while since we travelled together as a bunch of cyclists because of COVID and whatnot. But nonetheless, I think it's good. It's a good break from the mundane portion of Singapore. Definitely feel the chaos here in Bintan. Good getaway from our usual routine. So I would say it's a simple day one. Looking forward to day two tomorrow. Gonna be riding from Tanjung Pinang, which is I think partially southern portion of Bintan, and then I think our destination is Berakit, right in the northern tip of Bintan, so approximately 90 odd kilometers. I have to say I didn't train much for this trip, so fingers crossed all is well. Hope we both look forward to it. Have a good night.
Okay.
You know, even Bintan Island like this, It's larger than Singapore, maybe by a little bit, but nonetheless, this ride is going to feel very different from my usual one because roads are different, scenes are different, the locals are different, the vibe it gives is different, but the group of riders did not change. Still the usual gang. A long day ahead, it's about 90 km or so. Compared to my usual load, today I'm riding with an additional hip pack worth about 9 kilos. Bintan is not the flattest of all terrain. Gonna conserve my energy and hope I finish the route.
Hey, good morning.
Today my wattage per kilo is non-existent. That was one hell of a climb, but when you do it with a group of friends, it's a lot easier, or rather should I say a lot achievable. Pretty sure back home in Singapore, this is not what you see every day, because when you turn left it's building, you turn right it's yet another building. But here in Bintan, you get to see the horizon where the end of the land meets the sky. Fabulous. Takes a lot to come here. Road transport, sea transport, land transport again, da 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 da. But if you make it here, no regrets. I may or may not stress this before, but back home really, the scenery you look around, or the lack thereof, really turns cycling into a very boring sport. But from time to time, it is moments and trips like this where you get to see a lot as you travel the world on two wheels. Some riders are behind me, but always listen to your heart. Trust me, if you do anything long enough, intuitively, you will know what you can do and you can't do. So trust your instincts. Usually it's not wrong. They say that if there's some stuff that you can't control and some things that you can, then focus on the things that you can, because things like weather you can't control. Your emotion you can. So sometimes don't let the foul stuff beat you up. Never forget to enjoy the journey, because it's the journey that counts. Destination is just secondary. long distance yourself in cycling, like any other endurance sport, pace yourself, know your limits, especially if you're gonna be cycling kind of in a midday situation. Hydration status is the most important. From time to time, I guess I can't say for races, for events like this, get together where you get stops here and there, always check your urine color, because your urine color really says it all in terms of your hydration status. It make or break. If it's yellowish brown, then it's about high time you drink more. Don't hesitate, because always be safe than sorry. Drink more than you need. All your body does is sweat it out. If you were to not drink enough, then things can go very, very wrong. Drink up, hydrate. Young man, how you doing, young man?
I'm fine. Thank you very much.
Okay. Where in Singapore are you gonna get this view when you're just out cycling on two-wheelers? Yep, think about it. So I'm enjoying every moment of this. If you are an avid cyclist yourself and have not tried cycling in the outbacks, countryside, roads that lead you to nowhere, you gotta try Bintan, man. Because safe to say in the region, this is at least top 10 in the area. Road bike, mountain bike, you name it, two-wheelers, bring it here and try it. The views that you get are spectacular. As you let the scenery sink in, it really allows you to wind down, at least mentally, draws you in, takes you out of the typical hectic lifestyle that you may have been leading. Just like us in Singapore, day to day, working, you gotta try. It's just me alone. There's some behind, there's some in front. Not struggling, but definitely inching it at my own pace. Getting into the end point. I'm about 84 km now. I think I have about 15 to go. Press on. Not gonna lie, reaching the endpoint wasn't easy. Did 101 km, the typical 3-digit one. Been a while since I last did a 3-digit. Quite proud of myself, I must say. Rest and recovery it is.